Well, anyway, my phone had just shut off on me for some odd reason. I may have to repost the first segment, um, separate video, smaller one, about the weed. I'm going to be weed whacking because it's just kind of like really overtaking the pasture, especially down this end. So anyway, that's what I'm going to try and do uh, in this heat and this humidity with my not in the best shape Ryobi weed trimmer, because it's what I have. More on that later. As you can see, my weed trimmer has a few issues, but it's what I have. The price was right. You know, it was $3.99. So, doesn't take too long to do this. I'm going to be getting eaten up, but I'll keep working at it. But I wanted to mention, because I'm going to turn you off in a minute. Okay, as you know, got a tractor that I hardly use. Plan is, I've got an arrangement with a guy. He has a really high-end, fairly new four-wheeler, ATV, 4x4, whatever you want to call it. He's willing to trade me, even Steven, for my tractor. Now, I've had people suggest that, okay, I might be able to sell it for a little bit more. I don't know. This guy, he has pretty much exactly what I want, okay? And in the way of a four-wheeler. And the tractor, it's a nice little tractor, but it's just not practical for me on my property, okay? It just isn't. Four-wheeler is much more practical. Anyway, talking to one of my neighbors, just in general conversation about what's going on, come to find out he has a tow-behind mower. I was just pricing them a couple days before I spoke to him, and they were anywhere from just under $2,000 to well over $5,000. That's for brand new. Well, that's out of my price range. Okay, I can't swing that kind of a price at this time. So I asked him, okay, would he consider, once I have something to tow it with, would he consider selling it to me? And he said, well, no, but I'd, be more than willing to loan it to you. So that was awesome. So that's something I have lined up that I can use to maintain my pastures. Between that and my dump wagon, it's much more practical for me than the tractor at this point. And like my property, my extra lot, is up for sale. As far as I know, I think there's been maybe one or two people that have looked at it, but nobody's interested in it at this point that I have heard. Okay, so I would appreciate y'all praying that that property sells. In my mind, I think the real estate agent has probably a higher price on it than what I think it's worth in my mind. But I've got a good buffer. I know the bare minimum that I need to pay off the 2 debts and pay his fee, okay? And there's a significant buffer between what the price is that he put on it and what I need to take care of what I need to take care of, okay? So those two things, that buffer, that gives us some leeway. So I'm willing, so long as the offer that is made, if an offer does get made, is enough to take care of the minimum that I need, I'll take it, okay? Anything over that is gravy. That was a butterfly, I guess. So anyway, once that sells, and then I can pay off the tractor, and then I don't feel bad about making the swap. I spoke to the guy that's got the four-wheeler. I said, this is why I haven't made the switch yet, okay? Because I'm making payments on it, and because I'm making payments on it, I have to carry insurance on it. So that's why I hesitate to make the trade right now. I'm not sure that I can legally do that trade because I have to carry the insurance. So anyway, if any of you guys out there know better than I do in that regard, you know, by all means, give me some advice down below in the comments. I listen, okay, and I do ask other people, so just letting you know. But anyway, I'm starting to sweat. I'm going to go ahead and get back to working on this, and hopefully somebody can identify this weed, because it's really a pain. I have it a lot of different places, and I just need to get rid of it. I do not like spraying chemicals because I've known too many people in my lifetime in the farming industry that have gotten cancer from it. So I'm not in a hurry to use chemicals, okay? And that's another story altogether. But anyway, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I'm going to get back to work, and I will talk to y'all later.